go. Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie Mamu, and I'm president of the Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall chapter of the National Honor Society, and this is the Secretary Sydney Poole. Today, Sydney and I are elated to welcome you to the annual CHCH NHS induction ceremony. The National Honor Society was established in 1921 and has hugely impacted high school students. NHS members excel in leadership skills, community service, scholarship, and consistently have positive character traits. This year, we have faced many challenges due to the pandemic, and this has made us reimagine the way we participate in NHS and carry out many tasks. During the 2020 to 2021 school year, our NHS chapter has devoted time to for a variety of projects inside and outside of CHCH. This year, the NHS chapter took on an ambitious 5 initiatives. The Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall Independent League or CHILL fundraising, feminist environmental activism and senior outreach in the Black, Indigenous, peoples of color, and mental health. These initiatives have worked hard and accomplished a lot despite many of the obstacles we have to face this year. This year, the chapter's fundraising initiative spent the year coming up with fun and engaging ways to fundraise during COVID. They started off the year strong by partnering with the school's Parent and Guardians Association to organize a can wars competition between the grades. They collected over 360 cans and cash donations, and everything was donated to Bristol Lodge in Waltham. Just over a week ago, this group of students also organized and hosted a walk for hunger on campus. They raised awareness and collected over $1,000 in donations for Project Bread, which provides relief for our neighbors in Massachusetts struggling with food insecurity. Thank you to everyone who supported these events. CHILL, the Chapel Hill Independent League, ran a series of online trivia events so in-person and remote students can join all the fun. This first event focused on various holiday traditions and incorporated faculty and staff traditions as well. The second event tested participants on their knowledge of the Lunar New Year. The group is hoping to run one more event before the end of the year.
Feminish, an initiative continuing in its second year, held several meetings at the beginning of this year to share their mission and discussed equity and rights. They started to take a deeper look at the dress code and are hoping to run an event before the end of the year that is focused on increasing awareness of missing and murdered Indigenous women. The environmental activism and senior outreach group held a holiday crafts event in the winter and recently a Springs craft event. And they brought all of the crafts that they and their peers created to a local benchmark senior living facility to brighten the residents' day. They're hoping to hold one more event this spring. A new initiative this year is Black, Indigenous, people of color in campus mental health. This group spent the year working on ways for upperclassmen to mentor the underclassmen. They created the Big Sibling, Little Sibling program that brings BIPOC students together on campus, and they're still coming up with ways to expand their program to reach more students. Each year, every NHS chapter in the country is required to complete a chapter project. This year, we are still coming up with many ways to incorporate everyone's ideas into our chapter project. It will be presented to the school community before the end of the trimester. I'm so proud of all the work that we did during the year. Congratulations to the inductees who will be joining the chapter today. I would now like to welcome Max Carvajal, who will introduce our next inductee, Oliver Buton.
Hello everyone, my name is Max Carvajal from the class of 2021, and I am so excited to welcome Oliver Buton into the CHCH chapter of the National Honor Society. I met Oliver last year, and I really enjoyed spending time with him. He is a friendly face on campus and always has a kind, positive attitude. Oliver is an active member in the CHCH community. He is a member of the Sophomore Council, and he is always happy to help his fellow classmates. He has also achieved a lot academically and has made the honor roll every trimester during his time at CHCH. I worked with Oliver in the school's theater tech program, and he became a leader and led projects with ease. In addition, he always helps out the community around him by helping take care of preschoolers, shoveling snow around his neighborhood, and helping teach kids Taekwondo. We are so happy to welcome Oliver into the National Honor Society, and we cannot wait to see what he accomplishes in the future. Congratulations, Oliver. I would now like to welcome Jacob Ottaway-Velder, who will introduce our next inductee, Jacob Epstein.
Hi, my name is Jacob Ottaway-Velder, and I am pleased to introduce you to Jacob Epstein, a smart, kind, and funny sophomore here at Hill-Chauncy Hall. Since entering CHCH, Jacob has exemplified the traits that should define every member of our community, but members of the National Honor Society especially. He has shown leadership through thoughtful participation in academic subjects and promotion of extracurricular activities. His positive attitude is a boon to the community as a whole, and his commitment to social justice and serving others, as shown in his long-term work with the elderly, shows his interest in bettering the larger community. He has spent countless hours volunteering at the Council on Aging and has really enjoyed listening to the stories shared with him. He showed that he is interested in reaching out to others through his work with our school's chapter of Surge, standing up for racial justice, and through his plans to extend NHS activities further into the community. His friendliness and perseverance, his ability to cooperate with others, and his fairness all make him a pleasure to work with and be around. I look forward to working with Jacob within the National Honor Society and watching as he grows into leadership roles within and outside the school community. I would now like to welcome Kian Po Sheehy, who will introduce our next inductee, Cameron Kerr.
Hello, I'm Kian Po Sheehy, and I will be speaking about my good friend Cameron Kerr. Cam is the type of person who's willing to give anything a shot. He's always a team player, whether it's on the court, in a group project, or being just a great boarding student. A lot of you probably already know Cam. He's a very outgoing person. He likes meeting new people, making new friends. He's also a member of our cavalry program. As given towards that led to expanding our community and bringing new people into this school. Cam is currently a part of the Students of Color Alliance and has interest in participating more and potentially holding a leadership position in his senior year. He's an honor roll student who helped bring his basketball team to the championships last year and is a key component on the current Ultimate team. Cam is also a residential assistant in Worcester Hall. He has dedicated hours of his life to making the dorms and the whole school by extension a better place for us all. In his free time, Cam is the drummer in Plugged In, a band that plays for charity. Cam is the type of person who's driven to make other people's lives better. And that drive makes me and the rest of my fellow NHS members certain that he will succeed in the academic years to come. Welcome, Cam, to the National Honor Society. would now like to welcome Osmara Guzman Morales, who will be introducing our next inductee, Jaehong Kim.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Osmara Guadalupe Guzman Morales, and today I will be introducing you all to Jaehong Kim and welcoming him. Oh my gosh! And welcoming him into CHCH National Honor Society. Jaehong has held prominent leadership positions since his arrival here on campus. He was an active member of student government as class representative of his 9th grade and was always willing to help out. He never said no to a task that we gave him and accomplished it with genuine care and effort. Throughout this year, Jaehong was part of Sophomore Council, continuing his role as a leader to his peers and community amidst a global pandemic. He has also been a part of SOCA, has helped and participate in the Asian Affinity Group, and is part of Math Club, providing assistance to those who need it. He has always generously given his time to better his community on and off campus through a myriad of community service activities. As part of Boston MS, Jaehong packed masks and socks for people in need through Boston Youth Shade of Harmony. He plays guitar in an ensemble for elders. To further his own academic progress, Jaehong has partaken in numerous outside competitions to improve and enhance his own academic skills. While assisting Jaehong with his application, I already knew he had a strong foundation and the skills needed to be a great addition to NHS. Jaehong is always willing to help and lead others and is always willing to go the extra mile to make sure he and his community are always at their best. Congratulations, Jaehong. We are all very excited to be working with you next year. Now I would like to welcome Brendan Reaganow, who will introduce our next inductee, Alan Lulu.
My name is Brendan Regenauer, and it is an honor for me to welcome Alan Liu into the Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall School chapter of the National Honor Society. Since the pandemic began over a year ago, Alan has been learning remotely from China, and so he has been unable to participate in events on the school campus. However, he has been very active in his local nursing school, where he helps support his local community and those in need. Alan has also been the leader of a library donation program, and he has participated in a stray pet protection event where he led the adoption portion of that event. Aside from volunteer work, Alan is also currently doing research in physics with a professor from MIT. Alan is a determined worker whose experience with community service will be vital to our chapter's activities in the future. The National Honor Society is grateful to have Alan as a member. I would now like to welcome Oliver Waugh, who will introduce our next inductee, Lulu McGee.
Hello everyone, my name is Oliver Wolk, and I'm excited to welcome Lulu Media into our school's chapter of NHS. I first met Lulu in English class during our sophomore year, and right away I knew she would be a great addition to the CHCH community. Her ability to overcome any obstacle thrown her way and meet any challenge head-on will make her a valuable member of NHS. Off campus, Lulu has been a counselor in training at the summer camp and is planning on being a head counselor for the youngest age group at that camp this upcoming summer. She also loves caring for children and hopes this can be part of her career in the future. A few years ago, Lulu also took her service overseas and spent 5 weeks in China teaching English to young children and coming up with activities to bridge the language barrier. On campus, she is a member of Calvary and is often leading towards her prospective students. Lulu is also leader of the Crayos to Crayons community service event at Swords Close for those in need. I am glad she will be able to participate in further service opportunities in NHS, and I look forward to working with her. Congratulations, Lulu. I would now like to welcome Sophie Blair Golden, who will introduce our next inductee, Laila Menasco.
Hi everyone, my name is Sophia Blair Golden, and I have the great pleasure of introducing the amazing Laila Menasco. Since being on the girls' varsity basketball team with Laila in her first year at CHCH, I have gotten to know her as a bright, caring, and intelligent person. On campus, Laila helped paint our community fridge in addition to giving several tours to prospective families. Laila has shown that she leads by example and brings positive energy to the volleyball court at CHCH and also on her club volleyball team as well. In addition to volleyball, Laila has a very strong presence in her community outside of school. For the past 3 years, Laila has volunteered to help the Framingham United Soccer Club for both their fall soccer fair and their spring Memorial Day tournament by helping with organization, fun activities, and by also leading drills for the kids. Laila is also currently working with the founder of Alex's Lemonade Stand, Liz Flynn, to find a way to do volunteer work and continue Alex's fundraising efforts for childhood cancer. As Laila has been an in-person learner all year, she exhibits leadership through communicating and checking in with remote students to allow for them to feel connected and still a part of the CHCH community from across the country and internationally. Laila is also a very diligent student in the classroom. To ensure that she is always putting her best work forward, she took an extra math course over the summer going into her sophomore year so that she would have an opportunity to start taking a higher level math class. Laila has maintained being on the high honor roll throughout her entire freshman year and has continued to do so throughout her sophomore year. Laila has surely made her mark on the CHCH community, and I feel strongly that she will continue to push for positive change within our school community and also her community at home. I am more than honored to be inducting Laila into our chapter of the National Honor Society. Congratulations, Laila. I would now like to welcome Stephanie and Wanwu, who will introduce our next inductee, Juan Patricia.
Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Malu, and I'm honored to welcome Juan Patricia to the CHCH chapter of the National Honor Society. I have known Gwen since her freshman year, and I'm so proud to see how far she has come. Gwen is the epitome of a role model in the CHCH community. She not only sets an example by being a positive student, but she makes sure her Gwen shows her love and her commitment to the community by blending herself into the CHH community every day by engaging with faculty and her peers from all grade levels. Her work as a sophomore class representative did not go unnoticed as she persevered through the school year to represent the needs of her classmates and peers. In addition to being a representative, she's a Calvary tour guide who works tirelessly to give amazing tours every week. In addition to helping the school community, she spends her weekends volunteering and supporting organizations with her family. At the beginning of the pandemic, she helped pack 200 emergency bags for the Woodbury community and passed them out to students. I'm proud to welcome such a well-rounded individual, and I wish you the best in your endeavors in the National Honor Society. Congratulations, Gwen. I would now like to welcome Christian Sheminkovich, who will introduce the next inductee, Bridgette Tracy.
Hello, my name is Christian Sheminkovich, and it is my absolute honor to welcome Bridgette Tracy into the Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall chapter of the National Honor Society. Since joining CHCH as a freshman, Bridgette has been an active member of this community. She has been heavily involved in CHCH's theater department, both on and behind the stage. She is also a member of the Cavalry program, where she helps give tours and volunteers at open houses, is a member of our school's Student of Color Alliance, and was a member of the Volunteer Club last year. Bridgette is also a leader of the CHCH Gender Sexuality Alliance. She has taken many responsibilities in GSA, including held planning Day of Silence. In her own time, Bridgette has worked with the Thomas Upham House, where she played bingo with residents and sang to them. She has also worked with the Medfield Food Cupboard, a food pantry where she gives food to people in need. In addition to that, she sings with her a cappella group for charity events. With her commitment to service and the character, scholarship, and leadership traits she possesses, it is no doubt that Bridgette will be an excellent and active member of NHS. Congratulations, Bridgette. I would now like to welcome Harry Murphy, who will introduce our next inductee, Devin West.
Hello everyone, my name is Harry Murphy. It is my pleasure to introduce Devin West and welcome her to CHCH's chapter of the National Honor Society. She has accomplished many great things in her local community, such as being a junior sailing instructor for countless hours, along with making masks for as many people as possible during the pandemic. At school, Devin has been consistently participating in the theater program since she began here, and this spring she's participating in the musical. She has received 2 School Spirit Awards through our theater program. This year, Devin has also served on a committee here at Chapel Hill to help update our student disciplinary process. A large leadership role that she has taken on is becoming a resident assistant in Harrington Hall. Throughout the fall and winter terms, even though the dorms were not open, she helped host weekly meetings for the residents of Harrington Hall so they could all get to know each other better. She is very passionate about service and is very excited to join NHS. Congratulations, Devin. I would now like to welcome back Oliver Wolf, who will introduce our head of school, Dr. Conrad.
Hi everyone. Once again, my name is Oliver Wolf, and I am the Vice President for the CHH chapter of the National Honor Society. Earlier today, you heard from Stephanie and Sydney about many of the amazing accomplishments that NHS has achieved despite the unusual circumstances this year. During the induction speeches, you were able to learn about the tremendous accomplishments of our newest inductees, and I'm excited to see what these new NHS members are going to achieve next year. None of this would be possible without the guidance from our school's administration, especially our head of school, Dr. Conrad. In these past 2 years especially, Dr. Conrad has been a driving force in helping guide the school towards transformation and growth, both in and out of the classroom. He is truly committed to making CHH a better place. It is now my pleasure to introduce you all to our head of school, Dr. Conrad.
Good morning, and thank you, Oliver, for that kind introduction. For our students and attendees in East Asia, good evening. Before reading the oath to our inductees, please allow me to take a moment to welcome you to the 2021 National Honor Society induction ceremony here at Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall School. It is now our second hybrid, in-person, and virtual NHS induction ceremony in the school's 193-year history. Today we gather in a new manner to recognize the work of 10 exceptional students with membership into the CHH chapter of the National Honor Society. As Stephanie mentioned earlier, the National Honor Society is the nation's premier organization established to recognize outstanding high school students. More than just an honor roll, NHS serves to honor those students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. These characteristics have been associated with membership in the organization since its establishment 100 years ago, in 1921. Today, we estimate that more than 1 million students annually participate in activities in the National Honor Society and the National Junior Honor Society. NHS chapters do exist in all 50 states, as well as the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, many U.S. territories, and Canada. Chapter membership not only recognizes students for their accomplishments, it also challenges them to develop further through active involvement in school activities and community service. In reviewing the National Honor Society Constitution, I can attest to the fact that the four main purposes of NHS chapters hold true at Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall. Pulling the words directly from the NHS Constitution, our very own chapter has the awesome responsibility to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote leadership, and to develop character in the students of secondary schools. These purposes also translate into the criteria used for membership at each local chapter, including here at CHCH. I am pleased to report that this has been and will continue to be the guiding light of our selection process into the CHCH chapter of the National Honor Society. At this time, I'd like to pause and invite the 10 new members of our NHS chapter to stand. Candidates, please repeat after me the National Honor Society oath, nice and loud through your face mask so we can hear you. I pledge myself always to seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things that shall advance the welfare of the school. Yes, please join me in congratulating this year's inductees into the CHCH chapter of the National Honor Society. Before we conclude these proceedings, I would like to thank the Chapel Hill-Chauncy Hall National Honor Society Faculty Council for shepherding this important rite of passage in our academic year. Now, in particular, I wish to acknowledge the hard work of Ms. Sarah Orban, because she has reimagined and re-engineered this induction ceremony this year. Thank you, Sarah. As we head into the final 4 weeks of the school year, 4 weeks. This event marks both the beginning of an end and an end to the beginning for our community. We wish you all the very best in concluding your academic endeavors. To the members of the class of 2021, we look forward to honoring you in various ways in the days ahead. To all the mothers out there, both online and right here in the tent, a very happy belated Mother's Day and special thanks to you for all the things that you do for us. Good day.